You're now welcome to listen to the voice of Agent G on the next episode of Bermuda You've Been Served.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control.
Got the gay marriage issue, which hardly anybody showed up for, and the majority ruled that no gay marriage. And then government even passed a law about that to, define things between a man and a woman. And of course, people got up in arms, and I want this and I want that. It's like people were sure that we were going to vote one way or another.
I'm pretty sure we already knew what was going to happen.
Well, the general population was like, you're in a Christian country and, God-fearing people and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. It was basically I hate to say it like this, a no-brainer.
A waste of time is what it was.
Well, on top of that, we also heard that people were so, I wouldn't say disenfranchised, but people's comments before everything happened, people's comments after things happened on either side of the aisle, it just went completely overboard. There's more pressing issues, people. Give me something to talk about. Not gay marriage. Don't care. Well, trying to reconnect. Took me off the live feed.
I mean, if you ask me, just gay marriage in Bermuda is just useless, because
I've been live for 1 minute and 35 seconds.
most Bermudians are Christians. And I want to say they're very narrow-minded Christians.
Well, you got a lot of open-minded Christians too, and a lot of them said basically that they would allow same-sex marriages in their churches.
But that's it. Most of there's more narrow-minded Christians because they're the older generation.
Well, I would beg to differ on that a bit, because I know some of the older generation actually stood on the other side as well.
Alright.
But if you want to look at the general demographics of it, a lot of black older people basically sat on the side of no, while a lot of white older people
younger
stood to
people
the
as
side.
well.
Well, yeah, but you have to remember this. Number one, gay people have a lot of rights now that, number one, they don't exploit. Number two, we're trying to regulate marriage as with a man and a woman. That's already legal in other places.
Yeah.
That's like in Bermuda, we are gonna make marijuana illegal, while every constitution around us legalizes it. So we're still penalized for stuff. And when people come here, they get penalized. Like, what? I could do this where I'm from, but yet Bermuda, as a person that smoked it before and got caught and got trapped on this island, cannot go places where it's now legal because of past laws.
Bermuda's is 5 years stuck in the past.
Well, our churches have been like that, and now
For years. I remember when, what's her name? I'm gonna say her name wrong. She was a host on The View. Her name was Rosie O'Donnell.
Yep.
She had a cruise that came down. I remember the church people
said they were going to protest. Yep.
Yeah.
But still, you could do anything. It's about public opinion. That's everybody's main concern. Who's with you? Who's standing against you? Who are you going to tick off? And with Tony Brennan saying what he said, oh well, we should this should be boycotted and everything else. And my friends that are bringing the sailing thing down, they should say, hold up. America's Cup's coming down here, and America's Cup has nothing to do with gay marriage issues. The owners may have been, in a gay relationship and got married elsewhere. So be it. That's what they did over there. You don't have to have the exact same thing happen here. And one thing that I stand up next to guys that are gay, like Sybil, who said, as much as you want to make it an issue, do not make it an issue, because you're going to radicalize something that you're not going to win. You left it up to the general public to make that decision, and the general public has spoken.
Yes.
Now, myself, I'm not really up for gay marriage myself, because of the logic of my logic is marriage is partially about procreation, not about love. Okay? Your genetics has to go through somehow. And you cannot put a Y and a Y and produce an X. And you can't get an X and an X and then produce a Y. But you could artificially inseminate. Okay, you artificially inseminate. You only have the gene of one partner going into that child.
Yeah.
Not the other. One's always going to stand out. Okay? Oh, you could adopt. Okay, you could adopt. But, technically speaking, you're upraising another person's gene fund. Well, how about people that can't have babies? Well, they can't have babies. But they're still trying to work out their issues and try to find some way of having a child. I know people that said they couldn't have children, but they're still trying their best to have that miracle happen. That's a big difference between, I listened to somebody's posts, and this is not for the Christian ears to hear this point at a time, and trust me, I'm not going to curse. But if you go on YouTube, you look up Unforgiven or Undoomed. This guy is a atheist, and he rips into anybody that doesn't make much sense on the internet. He talks about feminists, he talks about the church, and he talks a lot about people that have issues with issues, and he rips them apart. One of them was a woman that had an issue with men. And this was her quote: "Men should be excluded from civilization. If you're a boy, as soon as you reach puberty, you should be going into a concentration camp with the rest of the men. All weapons of mass destruction, all guns will be melted down, and the metal will be used to build schools. Women will run everything, and women will have relationships with other women. The only time a man will come out would be for procreation. No, not even for procreation. Men will come out just to do the manual labor, then go back into their pens." And one of the things she was also stipulating is that they're going to get scientists to make something where women could impregnate other women. This is what their stand was, because they hated men so much.
Oh, those are the crazy feminists now.
But still, here's the point I'm trying to make. You're not going to get along with people if you just hate people across the board. A lot of Christians do not believe in gay marriage, but they do not hate gay people.
Yeah.
You got a lot of gay people that want gay marriage, but they're not going to go and pick up picket signs and trash places because they can't marry their person standing next to them. I'm in favor of civil unions. Number one, you would have a register of people that are together. Basically like a marriage registry,
right.
You would have a civil union registry. So, there will be a government document saying that you two are together in a relationship, staying together, and if something happens to you, we have a registered person in government, and by name, that this person will take over your estate, or this person will deal with this, that, and the other. Now, there's already something in law saying that if a person stays with you for a period of amount of time, you're already in a civil union, and you're already recognized as a couple. But there's nothing in hard.
There's no paper.
There's no paper for that. So if there's no paper for it, oh, I was with the person for 20 years.
Like I have.
If the person doesn't make out a will,
Oh yeah. Like for example, one of my dad's friends lives down the road from us. Well, he had a girlfriend for I want to say he used to pass 40 years or so, and he passed very recently. But he still had I think it was that he wasn't like fully divorced from his wife or something like that though.
Mm-hmm.
So like the girlfriend pretty much got nothing at
Nothing.
all. Even though they were together, living together, she was taking care of him everything for 40 years or so.
see? Now, here's another thing she brought up, is bringing up a will. Because if your state isn't cleared out and figured out, then exactly what happens. It just goes to the next person that the law sees fit to give it to. And if you was married before and you didn't get a full divorce, ex-wife's gonna get it.
Yeah. So maybe for her.
As if she's still alive, or that, or the kids. Now, y'all got situations where people came up with a will, the guy been on his deathbed, gave it to his girlfriend. His children got nothing. Sucks to be you, innit? But the thing is that you have certain things done. And you got a lot of people that don't even want civil unions. They're like, it's just wrong for two men to be together and two women to be together. Okay? A lot of people think it's an abomination. Technically speaking, almost any sin's an abomination.
Yeah.
You lie, you cheat, you steal. You're supposed to treat your neighbor.
Hey, you get drunk too. How the people at cup match got drunk?
Well, let's put it this way. Drinking isn't a sin. Losing all your inhibition is a sin.
Did we watch cup match? I'm pretty sure people.
I didn't know. I didn't watch the cop match and all that. But there's a couple of YouTube videos on Baccarat and Soca.
Yeah.
And even a few Bermudians got to that argument. You know what Baccarat really means? You go and look it up on YouTube and look what Baccarat means. Okay? Lose all your inhibitions. Listen to the music. Drink the rum. Drink the rum. And you don't have to worry about gay marriage. You don't have to worry about... You're just doing anything. You wake up in the morning just like, what happened? And why is my butt sore? And, you know, why is there lipstick on my back? And
I'm sure there's some videos of you floating around somewhere.
Or why is there videos of me running up and down the cup match field? Clothes on.
I don't remember that.
No. And what are all the young people drinking now? Hennessy, nothing but Hennessy.
Younger than me and they drinking Hennessy.
You know what that stuff could do to you. People are going to take advantage of you. And if you're knocked out,
You just an open book for anything.
you got videos of girls getting drunk and guys taking advantage of them while they're drunk. You got videos of guys taking advantage of guys while they're drunk.
Yeah.
And they will look at you in the morning. You liked that, didn't you? I don't remember a thing, but I guess so. Well, if you don't keep your mouth shut, we got this video right here just to make sure that you say nothing.
Say nothing.
Or say everything. I don't care. 5 minutes later, the video is posted anyway. See, look, you try to regulate people's lives, what's going to happen?
It's gonna be outraged. Imagine if they put a ban on rum tourism. People be outraged.
They try to put a ban on people smoking in public and 24th of May.
Oh?
The more you let laws become lawless,
The more people are going to do it.
the more people are gonna do it. But the more you try to suppress the lawless, the more they're gonna riot. So it's like, okay, we're smoking again. Please come by. No, because this person's smoking. Somebody walks past. Everybody's like, why is the police not doing anything? But yet, behind him is another 15 guys. Hey, New Zealand is a holiday, man. They're drunk. No, you're not supposed to drink on the street either. But you allow that to happen for 24th of May.
And their tens drinking everything.
Exactly. So you're sitting there seeing the guy smoking. While we got 4 or 5 Ace boys in the background, half drunk, going, "Hey!" You know what's gonna happen. Oh, you know you shouldn't be doing that. FYZABC. And that's somebody's holiday messed up. Well, this is entangled with the gay situation. If you're in a relationship and you want everybody to know, say something. But if you don't want everybody to know and not be ridiculed, shut up.
That's their choice.
It's their choice. Okay? I know gay guys that are in relationships. I have nothing against them. I'm not going to make my next comment, but
Well, listen, the way I feel is that it is in the Bible that gay marriage or two men being together.
two men being together is an abomination.
Yes, but
Men
the Bible
being with
says
animals is an abomination.
that still happens. Shit.
But try to keep it clean, man. Come on.
But listen, Bible also says to love as well. So
Bible says the exact same thing about adultery.
that is
Okay. Now, and also the Bible also states about not even being able to divorce
yeah.
and
And
remarry.
also about stealing your wife as well. But listen,
No, stealing your wife issues in the adulteress.
Oh, that happened.
Okay. But what happened when Jesus came up? That was Old Testament.
He threw order out the window.
Yes, and why did he say that? Why was all that thrown out the window? That the Jews today, the Muslims today, and a lot of the Christians still believe today. The abominations. What's the one thing Jesus said when they were getting ready to stone a woman for the exact same thing? If thou hast not sinned once in thy life, then you shall cast the first stone. Everybody had to drop the rocks.
That was a perfect.
Okay? Nobody's perfect in this world, and you're telling me, oh, well, God said this, God said that. Who's judging? Another parable was in
The
the
only
Bible.
person who can't judge you is
No.
man.
Everybody could judge everybody. Everybody could judge everybody, because that's how we are. That's the human nature of us. If someone's got a better looking car than you, oh, they must have done something wrong or anything else to get that car. Or guys riding around with a better looking girl in the car. Oh, that guy must be the sugar daddy or something. Must be, playing the role. Look. Everybody says, oh, God is the only one that can judge me. Yeah, tell that to your parents. You're going to wear that out? That looks a little scanty. You should put on something else. They're judging you. They're being judgmental and trying to guide you. That's how you guide people, is to turn around and help them to reflect and give them pointers. You're going to go to work in a pair of cut-up shorts and a raggedy t-shirt. Yes. What's the first thing your boss going to say? You look like a bum. Go ahead. You're fired.
Yeah.
He just judged your look, turned around and said, you're not worthy to work for me. Go ahead. What you gonna say? You can't judge me because only God can judge me. I can do whatever I want. Yeah.
Alright.
My paycheck, my signature on your paycheck says otherwise.
Here's the one paying.
Here's the one paying. Okay? That's how society is. So when you come and say only God can judge me, yeah, whatever you say, Miley Cyrus. You're being judged. You're being judged for sitting on a wrecking ball and licking a hammer.
I think that there will be a
Hey,
whole episode.
and do you know what the judgment of that is? You're a nutcase.
That's a whole other podcast right there.
So the other parable is that you cannot take a splinter out of another man's eye when you got a plank of wood in your hand. Okay? I have my own life. I'm going to live it how I see fit and try to stay on the path that I have chosen.
That's how you feel. It's
Okay.
your life. If you do what you feel comfortable to you.
Right. Now, since I believe to be a Christian, I'm going to tell you as a gay person, I love you. I don't fully agree with you, but that's your life.
Yeah.
If you want to see what I do with myself and you see such, I will give you information on what I do. And if you decide to change your life, I'm always there for you. The door's wide open. But as a Christian, and I'm setting the line across, do not expect everybody to agree with you. I say this to gay people, I say this to black people, I say this to white people. Do not look at somebody and expect them to agree with you. Look at you and me. I follow for Trump. You follow for the other people.
The other people.
And so we butt heads, but I'm not going to judge you for what you do. We're going to have discussions.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have debates.
I made it get crazy, but it sucks.
Well, that's not far from the truth. I mean, shucks, we're doing a podcast on Bermuda issues.
That's
How many sane people would actually think about doing this? Actually, we're going to finish this podcast in a few minutes, and we're going to start